In today's video, guys, we are talking about interceptors. So let's jump in. We go to the new folder here, API service, and we here add the new file, API server service. Yes, we do export class API service. We got the constructor, and we need to inject HTTP client. We do private read-only HTTP clients. And what else we need here? Okay, to import this. Okay, inject Angular common HTTP. What's happening? Nice. And that's basically it. We also need to add a private read only. This is the API that we will be calling for private. That will be calling to, this is a free API. We can get some information from this link, so we will cover it and get a response from it and just log the data there. And what else? We go to the module actually to import the HTTP module. HTTP client module needs to be imported in order to HTTP to work. And also we import the API service to our app module, so on entire app this now service could be called and injected. So actually we inject here now in the APIs, we inject the API server service here, we import it, nice, it's good. And now we go to the API service and actually create endpoint to fetch these breeds. So get breeds, return observable any. Here I return observable any because I don't have any interface or object that I will return. So that's just because of that. Return this HTTP client get, and we can get the breeds now from this API. So we will use this into the dashboard component, and we go this API service gets breed, subscribe, breeds any. And if we now open the console log here, and we can see now that we received the data. If we go to the network and refresh the page, we got this, and preview in the response, all the breeds are there. And what interceptors are? Interceptors are basically a service that implements the HTTP interceptor and allows us to modify ongoing or incoming requests and response, and block retry, or doesn't matter. And they're basically in most cases used for authentication, authorization, global error handling, or load spinners, caching, or retrying the failed request. So in this example, I will show you how you can attach the authorization header to the requests and basically authenticate your request. So service, this token, we need to inject the token inside the every request that needs to be authenticated. So basically, if we go to the dashboard and see these requests, the next time we call it, we intercept it with the interceptor and attach the token to the header, and this request will be authenticated. Now we create a new folder, client inters. Okay, we have a client interceptor and it should be in the app. Okay, and we add, for example, new file, HTTP client interceptor. Yes. So export class HTTP interceptor. Okay, now we need constructor where we attach the authentication service in order to get that token. Import this, yes. Okay, we need to now to implement this method because in order to be intercept, yeah, and yeah, import all missing imports. Wait, add all missing imports. And what's the idea here? The idea is to take the token. If token exists, we take the token from authentication service. This authentication service, yes, but I don't like this. I will remove this, const token equals this value. So yeah, so basically we intercept here the requests. Actually, we can here do console log intercepting the request. And yes, what we need in order to work this interceptor, we need to create the configuration in the app module. Const HTTP interceptor providers, yes, import everything, and actually extend it inside the providers. What's missing here? We need to add actually to open the interceptor and add it provided in root to inject everywhere. So yeah, we open it. Okay, inject, add injectable, and yes, there we go. And if we go now to the console, we see here intercept request, we get the data, and if we go to the network here, we have this breeds that's intercepted, and you see now the authorization barrier token is attached to the header. If we comment out this code and save it, if we go to these breeds and go to the authorization request headers, we doesn't have that token. So next, like if you have some private backend and private endpoints that needs to be authorized, easy, no problem. And basically that's it, how you can set up the interceptor, guys. If you like this video and find this helpful, please support me. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.